Nebraska won the toss. They elect to receive. And they will go down to a knee. Empty set here, and he's going to take off a designed run. So we're going to see two.
Defender.
Divine Azigbo, the very talented tailback to his right. And it's going to be Martinez keeping off the fake to Azigbo, and he's got some green grass, and he's into Illinois territory. Over 500 yards rushing on the season, second most in the Big Ten behind Trace McSorley for a quarterback. And here he's showing the arm, wide open, and into the end zone, Stanley Morgan, just like that. Nebraska has the lead. But looking so much better the last 3 weeks. Confidence seems to be at an all-time high here. And a return coming out just short of the 25-yard line. Well, so we told you Martinez can run it, Bush can too, but here he defers to Reggie Corbin, coming off his career high.
I still remember when he was here, though.
He was recruited by Bo Pelini during that era. There's a first down run for Reggie Corbin.
But he's only carrying the ball 11 times a game.
This time it's Bush with the option. He's going to run it. And he sneaks inside the defenders. He keeps face the throw. He's going to take off. He doesn't run as well as Bush, but he does. Corbin around the edge. He got past Doman, and he picks up the first and more.
Ball carried by number 2.
Man ready, 3 carries and 41 yards. This time a keeper. No, Bush is going to throw to the back of the end zone, and it's dropped by Doman. Option. The pitch. Corbin to the 11. This season. A.J. Bush takes off. A.J. Bush into the end zone. Back in Lincoln where his career started, and he scores Illinois' first touchdown. Come out. So Mike Conlon called into duty to replace him. Maurice Washington dancing around, and Illinois special teams comes up. So Nebraska had a 3-play, 76-yard drive, their first time out. And an empty set for Martinez to start drive 2. Quick strike out to Kane Warner, son of Kurt Warner, to the 19. Gives to Washington. Washington, the freshman, with a load of speed. First down and then some. Team so dangerous running the football. Quick throw out again. It's Warner, but this time he's going the right. And a 2nd and 11 after all of that for Nebraska. It's not going to be 2nd and 11 for long. Maurice Washington takes off all the way into the red zone. Touchdown saving
direction. And you know, if you're watching this game at home and you're not sure where the ball goes, I guarantee where they're going.
Scott Frost talked glowingly about him yesterday. Washington. Now this is the other back that he loves to have, Divine Azigbo. Washington go to the sideline and sit on the bench. And now a keeper for Martinez. And he ducks down just inside. Stepped down 2 weeks ago. So second straight week Lovey calls the defense. Martinez, though, no one's on him. Into the end zone. There is a flag down.
Offside. Defense number 99. Holders declined. Touchdown.
So far in this game, 120 rush yards for Nebraska, 76 for Illinois. And Dre Brown. Oh, he tripped. If the first 7.5 minutes is any indication. This drive, like the last one, starts out at the 24-yard line. Reggie Corbin, who is 2 yards away from 1,000 on the season. He's got it here. He's over 1,000 on that run. And, whoa, is there a targeting? And A.J. Bush changing the play. He's going to keep it on the follow, and he's got the first down. We saw him do
a second ago, and Aaron Williams, the safety.
This time A.J. Bush going no. Fake to give to Corbin. Bush. It was caught, but was he in bounds?
I think he got the right footed.
First reception of the season for the senior Mays. Option. Bush keeps, dragged down by the ankles. Bush with all kinds of time. Back to Corbin. That was pretty. And Reggie Corbin goes inside the 10-yard line.
Pretty running room.
Well, that's for sure. 34 yards for Corbin on that reception. Keeper up the middle. Second rushing touchdown of the game for A.J. Bush. And number 2 looked very similar to touchdown run number 1. Both of these quarterbacks playing with supreme confidence at 8. So, okay, Adrian Martinez, now it's your turn. We'll screen out to the left side to Stanley Morgan. Shoved out Spielman, 2 of the best in the conference playing on the same team. Devine Zigbo tried to cut it back inside. Not much there, so re-energized, no question about that.
Nobody on the second receiver, though.
Oh, he's got it right over the middle. You called it, Coach. You got to pick up J.D. Spielman of all people. Leading 60th reception of the year. Martinez gives to Devine Zigbo. These two offenses rank up 10 or 15 there. I don't know.
Let's not get carried away.
Martinez is going for everything, and he's got his man. Second touchdown of the day for the senior Stanley Morgan.
Well, you can see why this guy's a perfect fit. We've seen him run it. We've seen him run the option. We've seen him zing it in there. And
I don't think the kid from Fresno, California is too phased. Kicking into the wind. Dre Brown came up to take it. Big defenses. Bush keeps, pitches out. Dre Brown. Oh, somehow able to escape and get across the 30. 368 consecutive sellouts. Off the play action. Little high for. But you're right, Coach. If Mays had that in stride, he could have gone a long way. Instead, 3rd and 7. Take off. And get the first down. Yes, A.J. Bush does it again. Already on the ground is Bush. Is he going to run it again? Yes. This time, better deep.
it's just like a triple option. I think that's what he was looking to do.
Keeps again. Throws it downfield and dropped. Dominic Stampley. He dropped one, remember. So now they need to convert a 3rd and 5. And Bush, that pass was deflected. He had 2 are twins from Blue Springs, Missouri. And the punt triples into the end zone. 41-yard stop we've seen by either defense in this game. Mo Washington with a carry. Not a whole lot there around the edge. Memorial Stadium, which was named to honor the Nebraskans who served in our nation's wars. So that is why Nebraska has these unis on today. And J.D. Spielman with the reception as he's escorted out of Babin. Where Scott Frost was a part of a couple of those. Nice run and a flag down. Adrian Martinez gets the...
Holding. Offense, number 67. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Adrian Martinez is a perfect 7 of 7 throwing the football. Might have to use that arm again here on 3rd and 12. He will use that arm. Now he's 7 for 8. J.D. Spielman could not bring it, but he was behind him.
Yeah, I know. Well, he went the wrong place.
As if Spielman could have caught that, and Brown wouldn't have been there, he could have gone a long way. Now, wait a second. He dropped that, did Carlos Sandy, who recovered it. Nebraska saying they have it. Nebraska does have it.
Now do they go big right away?
I know you like that method.
I do.
They're going to pop it in front to Stanley Morgan. He got away from one.
You got to stop him.
2nd down and 9. Martinez keeps. And Martinez picks it up. The rushing touchdown already for Adrian Martinez on the ground. And now he's going to add to his passing day. Stanley Morgan makes 2 miss. Showing his shifty. Lovie Smith this week told us, I'm just glad that Stanley Morgan's finally graduating. This time, Morgan thought about trying to heave it. And now a flag comes in as he's shoved out of bounds.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 35. Half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Bertley got his hand in the face mask.
Ball down to the 13. Zigbo. Flag comes in from the backside.
Offense, number 67. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Harold Foster, 2-time captain, only in the 11th. One of those in Nebraska history. Martinez pressured, escapes, and now keeps. That was a pretty good job of getting. It was frustrating. Scott Frost said, I don't know what he was doing. That was one of his few freshman mistakes this year. He's going for the end zone. Wide open, buddy. Overshot J.D. Spielman.
Martinez passes.
So now 3rd and 15. That'll get him down to the 10. That inside the right upright. It is chilly, chilly, chilly. We talked about the winds making the temperature feel like it's in the
Cornhuskers get another stop.
Corbin look for space.
Only carried the ball 13 times.
That's the part that is hard to figure out, but it helps the yards per carry average. Trey Neal shoves out Bonner in the backfield. But it's going to be the quarterback that keeps and picks it up. That's been their most third downs running the football. This time off his back foot, throwing it, and it's well underthrown. Corbin felt like he had a step, but the ball was nowhere near. First carry of the game for Rayvon Bonner. Bonner missed last week with it. It was 3rd and 2 last time when he ran for the first. This time he hands it off to Corbin. It's close.
I think he's got it. Does it? Oh, there they go.
They did put him right under center and pushed him forward for the
first down.
Fakes the give. Finds Ricky Smalling down inside the 35. Was a first down catch, though. So 1st and 10. Bush sets up, fires. And now it's dropped by Sam Mays. Now drops, and we've now seen 3. Bush lost it at the end, but was he down?
I think he was down.
Haven't seen a signal. Jojo Doman jumped on it.
The fumble covered by the defense. First down and 10 Nebraska.
I think I do. I think that ball was being pulled out before any body part hit the ground. So I think it is a fumble.
And they stick with it. They don't even review it. So it will be Nebraska football.
Here's over here.
Down at the bottom of your screen.
Before.
Spielman. And he's, yeah, at the last minute, Delano Ware came over, but it was too late. Right through the middle. There he goes. Devine Zigbo off to the races. 10-5. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Classic trap play right up the middle. Block back. Right guard pull, gets the trap, and it's off to the races.
One more than Illinois' Reggie Corbin for 2nd most in the Big Ten. Behind Jonathan Taylor was. Swinging out to Trenard Davis, his team-leading 27th reception of the season.
Saw the wide receiver go down on the defensive back.
Not a whole lot there that time. So he is out. Now it's 3rd down and 5. A.J. Bush able to complete it. Ricky Smalling has the. He was in a lot of pain when he went out earlier with an apparent leg injury, but looked good there. So now, without Reggie Corbin, every game this season. Bush, long throw, caught by Davis. 2nd reception of the game for him, and he has it stripped out of bounds. But 1st and 10. 2nd and 13. Around the right side for Rayvon Bonner. Flag came in around the line of scrimmage. This might be.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both against Illinois. Holding, number 53, that penalties declined. Holding, number 65, that 10-yard penalty is accepted. 10-yard penalty.
So now 2nd and 23. Bush dancing, still dancing, and he's got to get rid of it.
There's no foul on the play. Going down the field is an incomplete pass.
Back draws, but
Bush instead is going to try to wind up and throw it, or will he take off? He takes off. Gets across the 50. Wow. So now you're going to have 4th and about. Blitz is picked up. Bush takes off. He's got it. He adds to that big day. Was that a horse collar at the end?
be no place for the quarterback to pull the ball down.
First collar tackle. On the defense, number 7. 15-yard penalty. Automatic.
Chicago with Mike Hall, Stanley Jackson, and Chuck Long. Once again, A.J. Bush. He's been a one-man wrecking. He has the 2 touchdown runs as well. And he's got the option here. He's going to throw it and just get rid of it. With pressure come. 3rd down and 4. Coming right up the middle with the pressure. Throw for the end zone. He caught that. No. He'd say it's incomplete. Sam Mays.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Defensive pass interference, number 23. The ball by rule will be placed at the 2-yard line. 1st down and goal.
So the call on Buda. Let's mind if Illinois scores quickly here. A.J. Bush. 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. It has been all about number 1, the senior from Alpharetta, Georgia, right now in that contest. Now Nebraska will have all 3 timeouts.
Personal foul. Face mask on the kicking team. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run.
And that pass batted down by Bobby Roundtree. He's going to keep running, but that hit. By the way, those 7 pass breakups for Roundtree, the most by any D lineman in the country. He's pretty good at that. Martinez. Deep ball, too far.
The other end of the field.
Martinez. Bobby Roundtree got there and takes him down. What a series. Isaac Armstrong with a low punt. Jordan Holmes dropped it. It's still loose. Nebraska says they have it, and they do. 1st and goal with 20 seconds left in the half.
A lot of flexibility in what you can do.
What a momentum shift this could be heading into the lockers. Tossing it over and into the hands. What a catch by J.D. Spear, Illinois.
I'd go play action to 86 right now.
Well, that's Jack Stoll. Martinez with pressure. Well, he throws it for a Zigbo. Martinez throws, and it's caught by the guy you predicted it would go to. The tight end, Jack Stoll. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Really turning this game around.
Making the right play for Nebraska. Certainly not 56 yards of offense.
Man,
it felt like 50 miles per hour. Walking around the Haymarket District last night to grab dinner. Boy, it was chilly. Dre Brown stopped shy of the 25.
Quarterback.
Rayvon Bonner in the backfield. He's the tailback. He gets the 1st carry of the 2nd half. Remember, no Reggie Corbin. At some point in the 2nd half, we saw him riding the bike for almost the entire last 8 minutes of the 2nd quarter. But Rayvon Bonner's saying, hey, when he's not out here, I can. They fake the reverse to Stampley. And deep down the middle, intended for Smalling. The coverage was good. Rayvon Bonner. Let's see what kind of pressure they bring.
You got 3 receivers over there and only 2 defenders.
Going to bring some pressure off the edge, but there was a hole there for A.J. Bush, and he does his thing. That's the 6th time, Coach, that Bush has converted a 3rd down with his legs. Here's a flag.
False start. Offense. Number 55. 5-yard penalty.
Fakes the give. Another drop, and that's going to turn into an interception.
After the interception, unsportsmanlike conduct. Nebraska, number 34, came out onto the field to celebrate without his helmet on. 15-yard penalty.
And Aaron Williams with his first pick of the season, 6th of the career, and now a Zigbo. Martinez with a clean pocket, but in field goal, the 4 touchdowns and 2 punts. Trying to avoid a punt here, and they won't avoid a punt. Circus catch, Divine Zigbo. Once again, Martinez, all kinds of time. Diving attempt, J.D. Spielman.
Special teams player.
Yeah, how fitting that he and Morgan both have 5 catches right now, the 2 leaders. Martinez pumps to the right, just throws it back to the left. Zigbo. And then lo and behold, he gets to coach him here a couple of years later. Over the middle. Zigbo is good.
We really don't have those type of guys that have that top end speed yet.
Taking off, Martinez has some decent speed. As Zigbo motions out. Martinez. Too far in front of J.D. Spielman. 10th play of the drive. Swinging it out. J.D. Spielman. Trying to stay on his feet, but he won't make it to the line to gain.
Still not that bad.
You always worry about time of possession. I'm focused on turnovers. Adrian Martinez. He's not going to get there. I thought if he would have just hit. Can they get another 4th down conversion? Yes. Into the sure hands of
Jack Stoll again.
Well, you called that last touchdown by Stoll. Instead, it's going to be a run for no gain. 14th play of the drive that approaches 6 minutes with 2 4th down conversions in it. Nothing going right here. Delshon Phillips came in. Screen. Zigbo to the 25. Scott Frost says, let's go. 5 wide. Martinez is able to find J.D. Spielman. First.
Slow getting over there.
Right over the top of Phillips' hand, and then Zigbo follows it up with a touchdown run. Flag.
Really on the field is a touchdown. Personal foul, hands to the face, defense number 93. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the ensuing kickoff.
24 points off of turnovers, and that is your margin in this football game. Kick died in the wind. Dre Brown returns it out to the 24.
Well as they come.
Kevin O'Connor, throw out to the left, and that one is caught by Ricky Smalling.
That's what their defensive corner, Eric Chinander.
This time a keeper tripped over his offensive lineman, Alex Pitts.
While his defense is sitting on the sideline.
And now his defense back out there and bottling up A.J. Bush. Only Illinois' 2nd punt as Blake Hayes Sends it to J.D. Spielman. And Spielman, it's hit both ways as he's dropped. Return for Nebraska. As the Cornhuskers take over here with a quick throw out wide to Cade Warner. And the walk-on Warner. 20 pass catches on the day as the play clock winds down to 2. They got it off, and again, it's the same thing. Back to Warner. And Warner escapes. It gets to the
athletes that have some scoring ability.
Put up 712 yards of offense against Illinois a couple of weeks ago. Off the play fake, Martinez has now connected on his last 7 passes. That one to you knew that without Google Maps. That's why I'm so impressed with you. Getting toward the end of the quarter here. And Martinez lost the football. On the ground, Illinois and Jake Hansen dive on him, then Hansen lost it out. Boy, how did Hansen 9 plays on offense? And they're going to get a delay. They never got it off.
Delay game. Offense number 2. 5-yard penalty.
And there's J.D. Spielman. You saw the injury earlier. He's heading to the locker room. Unable to walk normally. Martinez on 2nd and 20 picks up the first down. Without Spielman out there, he goes to his other top target, Stanley Morgan. Morgan is over 100 yards with 114 receiving. A little shoveled out. Cade Warner. Cade Warner's been a little bit more active. He has 4 catches, came in with 6 on the season. For the end zone. No, dropped.
Ruling on the field is an interception. Touchback. Ball will be placed on the 20-yard line. First down and 10.
Off of the feet of Quan Martin.
Full media timeout.
And into the hands of Tony Adams. That's an interception of the season for the sophomore. So now Illinois, after getting their first takeaway, they're still, and the ball came free there. They're still top 10 in the country, though, in that department. No room. Raymond Bonner taken down. And Frost is downstairs, coaching him up. A.J. Bush in some trouble. Being chased by Ben Stille. And incomplete in the direction. He told us in our headset that we just lost our ride to the airport. Oh, the punt is blocked! Back into the end zone. And it'll be a safety. And special teams for Illinois today continues to be a disaster.
Zone for a safety.
So now the punt off here, and a bad punt by Blake Hayes. But a decent roll. So that's going to turn out okay. All things can. A little over 12 minutes left. Zigbo stretches Bo on that last carry, went over 100 yards. And this time it's Wyatt Mazur. He's the green. And that one a little high. Tried to get it to Nebraska quarterback.
False start. Kicking team number 37. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Injuries have plagued the Cornhuskers this year. Inordinate number. And Scott Frost talked about that.
Nate Hobbs back to receive the punt. And he's not going to field it. Remember, Illinois has had 2 botched punts, but have had an inordinate number of drops that have not helped A.J. Bush. There was a penalty on Illinois on that kickoff, so they got backed up inside the 10, but Dre Brown finds a hole and takes this across the... Just the 2nd carry for Brown today. We talked about the long run he had last week against Minnesota, 72 yards. A.J. Bush, that one kind of fell out of his hand, but it is going to be incomplete.
Game is a 10-point lead for Ohio State in the 4th.
Penalties and loss of down.
We got a little bit of chaos here.
2nd down.
They do call that intentional for the Fighting Illini. Throwing on the run. Pulled out there.
Not that close.
Nebraska bringing some pressure. And they take down A.J. Bush. This is not at 100%, but he's looked pretty good out there. Low punt. Takes it.
There's no foul on the play. Nebraska's football.
End up in Indianapolis.
They have looked very, very good. New quarterback Andrew Bunch into the game, taking over for Adrian Martinez, but saying, hey, I can run the football too, but the ball got punched out at the end, and Illinois jumps on it. Bunch, though, fifth game he's played in, coming in for Martinez, and he gives the ball right back to Illinois, and there goes Rayvon Bonner. Bonner lost it, but Bonner got it back. Hands it off to Rayvon Bonner again. That kept him out against Minnesota. And of course, they lost Reggie Corbin in the first half. That was the big blow. Bonner walks in, untouched. Side kick. They will not. So McLaughlin goes deep to Woodyard. And Woodyard is going to fair catch it. Then a return to the field. And he's going to throw right away to Stanley Morgan. Tried to follow Martinez.
Really impressive.
Thrown for 290s, rushed for 57 and a score. Zigbo around the edge. Divine Zigbo. He had the long touchdown run earlier, and he's got another one here in the fourth quarter. Had a 60-yard run in his career. Now he has had two of them.
Well, I told you I'm a little surprised they didn't come out with the runner. Came with that pass, and they dialed that up. And, you know, really, the Illini, for the most part, have done a pretty good job on these stretch plays, these perimeter plays all day, but they got outflanked there. And here, Dilla just got picked up by the Vikings, so he's my neighbor now.
Dre Brown dropped it. Illinois just cannot hold on to the football. And they're going to be back inside. Adrian Martinez back on the sideline with his jacket on as A.J. Bush goes to work. That's an errant pass.
The Nebraska job, boom.
A lot of schools that were on him. And now the play resumes 3rd and 6. First down, that time a catch. Ricky Smalling is having a bit of a sophomore slump until that outbreak last week. They go right back to it.
Without the turnovers, they have definitely played better.
And the 55 points they put up last week was just a huge, huge improvement. A.J. Bush throws it the last second to Sam Mays. A.J. Bush adding on to his big day. Still on his feet into the red zone. Up 172 yards. Like you said, when you see this a lot in practice. Around the right side, Dre Brown gets in for the Illinois touchdown.
Heated up here in Nebraska.
No, they're not going to onside kick it. They just squib it.
Two backs in the backfield.
And off to Mikhail Wilbon. Their 3rd win of the season. Illinois dropping to 4-6. For the final 2 games for Nebraska, here against Michigan.
Iowa plays awful good defense, too.
Yes.
Let's not forget that.
Wilbon trying to cut it back. The great coaching staff. Isaac Armstrong punting it to Nate Hobbs.
For a little guy, you got a big apple.
A.J. Bush staying out there. I thought that they might bring M.J. Rivers back in to give the top 500 yards of offense on that last run. Yeah. And now he's going to get to try to get rid of this football. Oh, it's intercepted by Stoltenberg. And then Stoltenberg dropped it. But it was recovered by Jamal Woods. And Stoltenberg, who intercepted that, is injured. The crowd started to roar when he refused to have help walking off the field. And this should write an end to the ball game with a strong run. Goes over 600 yards of offense. Yesterday, Scott Frost said, you know what? I think that this unit is really starting to hum. Boy, did they hum today. 54-35, Nebraska the winner.
Yeah, it's